So today we're going to talk about time management in business in particular. But first, can you
Okay.
tell me what is the difference between working hard and working smart with your time?
Yeah. Working smart maybe do more than the hard worker because the smart maybe do the task uh, in enough deeps, more task in the perfect time. Um, um, because some tasks needed some smart way to finish it rather than the hard worker without any ideas or without any um, uh, sm- thinking.
Yes, exactly. So it's better to work smart than to work hard because if you spend hours and hours trying to work hard, you're going to burn out, you're going to lose focus, and you're not going to complete your task. But if you
Yeah,
relax a little bit and you take only 1 hour and you put all of your effort and focus into that 1 hour, you're going to get more done because focus is the key to good time management.
yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at this phrase over here. Can you read it to me, please?
Okay. Time management is the process of the planning and controlling how much time you spend on the specific activities.
There we go. Do you agree with the statement?
Um, the the yesterday speakers and the today speakers, it's not agree with this sentence. Also, I am with the speakers. Um, uh, there is no time management. The today's speakers say there is self management. When I management my task, management my priority, we will be reach the time management.
There we go. Wonderful. Yes. So let's just look at a few corrections before we carry on quickly. So yesterday's speaker and today's speaker is not agree with this statement. You would say,
Or not.
well, a little bit different.
Disagree.
Yes. Can you read the whole sentence to me, please?
Okay, yesterday speakers and you today speakers disagree with this statement.
Very good. And we don't say when I management my time, we say when I manage my time. So manage is your
Okay.
verb or action, and management is the noun or thing. Okay,
Okay.
so I manage time management. Okay, let me just add this to your notes. All right, then let's go to this document over here. The materials are all by Lingua House. So if you want to download any more materials, you are welcome to go onto Lingua House's website. I think there is a small subscription fee, but they have a lot of relevant material that you can look through in your free time. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So let's start some conversation. Can you read question 1 to me, please?
How many hours per week do you typically spend working? Do you think this is above or below average? Why?
There we go. Now let's answer that. So how many hours a week do you spend working?
Mm, I think 8 hours for each day, and we have 5 days, so 40 hours.
There we go. So instead of saying 8 hours for each day, you can just say 8 hours per day. Okay.
Per day. Okay.
Yes. All right. Do you think this is normal? Is it above average or is it below average?
I think it is normal.
Normal. So you think you work an average amount of time?
Yeah.
Great. Do you get to all of your tasks in these 8 hours? Or are there some tasks that you don't get to or don't get to complete?
I think we must separate the tasks on this hours. If it is definitely do not finish all tasks in the week. Must be plan or arrange the tasks based on the priorities to finish what's the more important more important before the other one.
Or yes, so prioritize, do the most important one first.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Can you read this to me, please?
We must divide the task between this is our.
Yes, so instead of saying separate the tasks on this hours, we say divide it between these hours. Okay. All right, let's move to question number 2.
Teacher?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, can you read question number 2, please?
One minute, please. Yeah. What is the first thing you usually do when you have finished work at the end of the week?
Good.
I take a break, do something happiness for me. Maybe say that wake away from the work to recharge my energy to the start to the next week for the next week.
For the next week, yes. So you can say can you read this to me, please?
I usually take a break from the week to from the work to recharge my energy for the next week.
Yes, there we go. Okay, wonderful. Let's move on to question number 3.
Are you able to stop thinking about work in your free times? Why and why not?
There we go.
To be honest, I can't, but I force myself to stop thinking about work in my free times.
Your free time. All right. Do you think it's good to think about work all the time?
No, it is not.
No,
it is
good.
No, it is not a
Why
good for.
Isn't it?
I think it is based on our mind. When they're thinking about something a lot of time, do not after spend some times do not work very well with this problems or with this task. I think needed some break to rearrange our mind, to restart the thinking from a stop point, but with a different thinking. Usually, when I do something and take a break from this task and return to this task, I find out something wrong I do in that time.
All right, there we go. So you discover something that you're doing wrong during that time. Okay, let's look at some things here. So the word honest, I don't know why we have the letter H, but we have the letter H. We just don't say the letter H. So you say the word
Honest.
like this. Yes.
Okay.
And when we, yes, English is very weird. We have, even with the word phone, we could have an F, but instead we write it like this. English is a very strange language. Okay. And then when we think about something a lot of time,
Too much. Okay.
yes, when we think too much about something.
Okay. Too much.
Oh.
When we think too much about something.
Yes. Okay, perfect. I just want to add this to your notes. I'm going to have my camera back by our next lesson, and you're not going to see my hands. I don't know if it's annoying you, but it's annoying me to see my hands like this because my laptop's camera is on my keyboard. So whenever I type, you can see my hands. I don't like that. So I'm getting my other camera back from where I forgot it. And then it will be a bit better. Okay. Let's see. Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. What activities do you usually do to relax? Sleep.
Sleep. All right, there we go. Yes, sleep is a great way to relax, and it's very healthy for you as well. Do you do anything for fun, like painting or going for a hike, spending time with friends?
Not usually. Yeah, but not usually. Beer 3 weeks, do something like that, painting, hiking, not usually.
Yes, so you don't do it often.
Yeah, don't do often.
Yes. Can you read the sentence?
Okay, I don't do it. I don't do it often. I do it regularly, once every 3 weeks.
Yes, and this word, we say it like this. Roughly.
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly, yes.
Roughly.
Perfect. And then let's do the last question.
Okay. Would you like to have more free time? Why and why not? What do you do with it if so? No. Have more free times is equal to have work every time. must be balancing between this. Must be take enough, just enough free times, and go back or return to the work. It is the life. Must be work and get some experience and something benefit for yourself.
There we go. Yes, you are 100% right. And can you read this to me, please?
Must be balancing between the two. You must have a good work-life balance. A good
Yes,
work-life balance. Okay.
Yes, we call it a work-life balance. So it's basically just an equal balance between your work life and your personal life. And it is essential. Otherwise, you're going to burn out. Do you know what burnout is? So burnout is a concept that I've had it a few times. A lot of business professionals get it. It's when you overwork yourself and your body becomes physically sick from it. You become fatigued and tired, and you can't even get up to do any more work. It means that you put too much stress on your body because of work, and now you can't work anymore. We call that burnout. Okay, so let's look at, okay, no, we'll stick to this one for today. Leave that part. Oh, and here's burnout right over here. Okay, so what we're going to do is to match the numbers with the letters. So match the words with their definitions.
Okay. Burnout, feeling of being completely executive, and then to enjoying must complete the task. How to strongly give some space to this. Maybe A.
Yes, there we go. Feeling completely exhausted and unable to perform your tasks physically or mentally because of working too much. Great. Let's do number 2.
Maybe C.
D, completing a lot of tasks. Yes, if you complete a lot of tasks, you are being productive. Good. Number 3.
Boundary, limited. The limit of what is and is not acceptable behavior for someone.
Very good.
I.
Yes. So if I, yes,
No, not,
you're
just yeah.
You were right. It is I. Boundary is the limit of what is and isn't acceptable behavior for someone. So if I set my boundaries and I say, you are not allowed to smoke cigarettes in front of me, that is my boundary. It's what I see as acceptable or unacceptable. Okay. Next one, number 4.
Uphold. Okay. G, responsible for a task or the decision.
Not quite. Think about holding something up. Uphold. What are you doing? If I take my money bank and I hold it up here, what am I doing?
Responsible for a task or decision.
It is H.
Support something. Ah, yeah.
Oh, no, that is, no, you're right. No, let me quickly see here. Oh. Okay, let's just move on to the next ones first, and then we'll see number 5.
Accountable. A way of measure something of its performance.
Accountable, so accountable would be G. Responsible for a task or decision.
Okay.
If you are accountable, it means you are responsible for something.
Okay.
Okay, number 6.
Yeah. Metric B, a way of measuring something of performance.
Yes, metric, a way of measuring something, often performance. Perfect. Number 7.
Found. Give authority to do something.
I'm sorry?
No. Give someone the space or the ability to do something.
Not quite. Let me give you a sentence. The video we watched, well, the message was profound.
Felt very strongly.
Felt very strongly. Yes, very good. Number 8.
Empower, give the authority to do something.
Let me just make sure here. To give authority to do something. Yes, to empower someone is to give them the authority to do something. Good. And then last one, number 9.
Accommodate. Give someone the space or ability to do something.
Yes, perfect. So the number 4 was H, to support something, to uphold it. Just think of holding something up. All right.
Yeah.
So Zoom is going to close our meeting now. Before it closes, and then I'm going to reopen it. But before it closes our meeting, I'm going to give you a writing activity to do. So let's see. Okay, can you read these 2 questions to me, please? I'll type them in the chat box as well.
Okay, how can we be more productive at work? What should you do to avoid the burnout?
Burnout, yes. So how can you be more productive over here? And what should you do to stop yourself from burning out? So I'm going to close the classroom. Can you write me 3 sentences per question? So 6 sentences total to answer these questions. And then as soon as you're done, you can come back into the class and then we'll finish the class off. Okay.